What's good, YouTube? Today, we're talking about a very important topic. One so important that it's quite difficult to talk about. As we all know, recently, the creator of Dragon Ball, Akira Toriyama, has passed away. So, I'm a little late to making this video because emotionally, it has hit me hard, and I'm sure it has hit a lot of other people quite hard. But alas, we are here today to commemorate and talk about my experience with Dragon Ball. So, we're gonna flat out start out from the beginning. When I was younger, I grew up watching the original Dragon Ball Kai and Dragon Ball GT on Nicktoons. Yes, I was subjected to the Nicktoons version of it. So, because I wasn't allowed to watch Adult Swim, and when I figured out what Adult Swim was, everybody was like, "Oh no, Adult Swim, anime." And then Cowboy Bebop came on, and everybody was like, "Oh, okay, everything's fine." But this news has affected the internet quite drastically and has hit a lot of us Dragon Ball fans in the heart pretty damn hard, and in the soul, quite literally. But I want to talk about how Dragon Ball has changed my life. From the very start, Dragon Ball has always been a part of my life. And when I first started watching Dragon Ball, I was maybe 5 or 6. And the way I was introduced to Dragon Ball was through Dragon Ball Z Broly. Probably one of the greatest movies of all time. I remember getting yelled at by my father for blaring the final fight towards the end of the movie at 80 with my door locked, because I was like, this is cool, I want to be a part of this, let's fucking crank up the volume. You know what? Nah. And so he was like, hey, turn that shit down, but let me watch it with you. And we ended up watching Dragon Ball Broly together, and it was amazing. That was how I first got introduced into Dragon Ball, and I've been obsessed with it ever since. After that, he allowed me to watch Dragon Ball Kai and Dragon Ball GT, both on Nicktoons, and later on in Adult Swim, when Nicktoons stopped airing most things, and it was kind of changing and stuff. But anyways, I remember a lot of fond memories with Dragon Ball being from my early childhood of watching the anime every Saturday and Sunday, and the occasional Wednesday when it would air in the afternoon after I got home from school. And I always looked forward to watching Dragon Ball, waking up in the morning or coming home from school and just turning on the TV, and it was something to distract me. I always found it so interesting and so cool, and I understand a lot of people shit quite hard on Dragon Ball for quite literally no reason at all, because they don't like it or something, or they find that its success is crazy and that other anime should have. I don't know. I really don't. I don't see the point of making fun of the masterpiece that brought us all of the anime that we have now today. If it wasn't for the quite literal father of shonen, Akira Toriyama, and the grandfather of shonen, Goku, none of the big three would be here, none of this would be here, none of that would be here. Shonen anime probably wouldn't exist. It'd be like Marvel Comics without Stan Lee. And yes, it was difficult when Stan Lee passed away for Marvel fans, but in the anime world, I hate to say it, this one might be a little more devastating than watching Robert Downey Jr. snap his fingers and say, I am Iron Man at 12 on New Year's. 12 a.m. on New Year's. And Dragon Ball has been a highlight for a lot of people and has created more than just a fan base. We are a community, we are a family. The Dragon Ball community is truly just one giant combined spirit bomb in the absolute way of keeping it alive. Ever since I also had first sat down with my cousin and played Dragon Ball Budokai 3 on PlayStation 2. And then later on, figuring out that it was also on the PlayStation Portable, I got obsessed with the games. And for the longest time, I had a Game Boy as a kid, right? So many of you don't know this, Dragon Ball was on the Game Boy, and it was called Dragon Ball: The Legacy of Goku, and there was not just one, there were 2 installments of it. And I played through the entirety of both of them. Why? Because that's all I could play. And later on, I got bored of the Game Boy, and I ended up getting a 3DS. Well, my dad ended up getting a couple hand-me-down copies from like Facebook Marketplace or something of Dragon Ball games that were on the DS. And they were fun, don't get me wrong, but then I really started getting into Pokemon. That's a whole different story for another day. But another huge highlight was when I got the PS3. And I was able to be gifted by my best friend Anthony, who has now been returned to the game because I have completed Ultimate Tenkaichi. I played it all the way through. I 100% the game. I truly think Ultimate Tenkaichi was an underrated Dragon Ball game. I didn't play a shit ton of Raging Blast. I did not play a shit ton of all the other games. I really liked Ultimate Tenkaichi. I thought it was a fun game. I thought it was definitely worth the time. And I would recommend anyone to go play it. I would recommend anybody to play any of the Dragon Ball games that I mentioned. And this is from my experience. And it kind of sucked giving it back to him, despite it being his game, because it was the memories that I made while playing the game and just sitting down and being like, oh my god, Kamaha, he, Cell die, you know, just like shit like that. It was just fucking, as a child to me, that was immaculate. And I mean, it's pretty accurate, you know. That's pretty much all the gameplay was. I get like a lot of people do not like it. And it seemed kind of half-assed. The difficulty was truly fucking difficult in that game. I remember like the first fight against Piccolo was absolute hell, right? Now the writing for the game, everything was just poor on its own. But it was a beautiful game to me. I'm sorry, I just hit the microphone. That probably, like, I should probably put a headphone warning now. But, no, it was great. And then, as I was playing through Tenkaichi, Dragon Ball Z Kai, the final chapters, was airing on TV weekly on Adult Swim. And so I was consistently watching that. I had recently gotten into Sword Art Online, and then a whole bunch of other anime. But it was always Dragon Ball first. It had to be Dragon Ball first, or else I wasn't happy, I wasn't satisfied. And, you know, I've been through quite a couple different journeys, and have spent some quality time watching Dragon Ball, all of the movies in one sitting. That was painful, needless to say. That's 22 Dragon Ball movies in one sitting. But it's a lot of information to take in. And I mean, as you can tell, Dragon Ball hat number 1. I got Dragon Ball hat number 2. And we got an ongoing gag here. We're going to be changing hats every video. So get ready for that. But I'm also going to grab something real quick that I also have that I would like to show you. Come on. Okay, I gotta like waddle my way across my room to grab this. Because, well, you know how things are. But I made a purchase quite some time ago because Dragon Ball fan. I found myself this beautiful artwork of Master T.Y. Goku in a God of Destruction gi. And I find this absolutely just fucking awesome. I would like I get it. It's probably someone else's art. I wish I knew who the artist was who made this. This is fucking badass. And I am so happy to own it on a canvas, of all things. So, definitely worth it. I'm going to go ahead and set this back down real quick on my bed. I'll put it back to where I have it, which is usually up on my bed frame in a little while. But it's just the memories of that. And then when Dragon Ball Super came out, I was like 15, right? 14, 15 when Dragon Ball Super started airing. And I was so excited. I had never seen Dragon Ball in Japanese before. And I watched the entirety of Dragon Ball Super in Japanese. And I was playing around with the VPNs on my school computer, and I was trying to find every which way possible to watch every new episode every week. And I did it. I watched through the entire thing. I have not seen a single episode of Dragon Ball Super in English. I've seen clips and stuff posted around on the internet. And, I mean, I've played the games. I've played Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I've played Fighters. I've played Breakers. But in all reality, I do prefer the Japanese voices for the anime because it's something about it that's, like, nostalgic in a sense. Despite me growing up with the English versions, like, don't get me wrong. Sean Schemmel and everybody. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. I wish I could show you this good old signed poster. Oh, I might be able to. Hold on. We're going to take you down for a second. We'll put you back. So, we got this beautiful signed poster. Right? Absolutely love it. I'm so happy to own something like that. I hope that caught on camera good. I will definitely be reviewing the footage. And if it didn't catch properly, oh, you can kind of see it now. Right there, right there, right there. I'm not good with it, but I'm gonna put the camera back. Technical difficulties. But anyways, you know, that's just like a beautiful thing, right? To have something like that. That's from my best friend Anthony too. God bless him. Thank him for fucking everything that he's ever done for me. My best friend has truly given me a hell of a lifetime. But despite all that, watching through all of Dragon Ball and experiencing this throughout my lifetime has truly been changing. And when I first started streaming, I started streaming Fortnite and Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Now, the Fortnite stuff quickly died off because I've been on and off of that game, and it's cool for a battle royale, but it's not exactly my thing. But then I tried to go pro with it, and then that didn't work, and then I went pro with Xenoverse instead and made it for a while, and then same thing with Fighters, and well, I've spent way too much money on both games, unfortunately. But it's all worth it, and I'm definitely going to revisit playing Dragon Ball games later in the future for videos. And I've also played a shit ton, and I literally mean a shit ton of Dokkan. I could never get into Legends, but Dokkan Battle, like, my guy, hold on. Now we gotta wait through the good old long download phase. But I'm gonna try to make this as easy as possible to kind of like show off what kind of units that I have, like, you know, how long. I mean, okay, I haven't been playing that long. It's been on and off for a while, but I've played a healthy amount of it. And, well, we're waiting on the loading right now, but that's okay. I'm still chilling in the Discord server right now, so recording videos because I'm fucking bored as shit. It's not loading fast enough, and it's angering me. It's quite annoying. It's only 443 files and an iPhone 15. That's right, I'm not Android, I'm iPhone. God damn it. I'm causing myself problems here. You're supposed to trust me, and I'm like, I've got an iPhone. Watch out, people. I don't pirate my games. I don't download my ROMs. No offense to Android users, if I'm being completely honest. I just find it fucking funny as shit. Alright, what do we got? We got a Gohan unit. I have no idea what this is for. I have not been on the game in like 3 months, but it's the Nappa scene where Piccolo saves Gohan. So might have to try and get that unit because Gohan's a fucking beast. Let me tell you, my favorite fucking characters have to be Gohan, Vegeta, and Piccolo. Mainly because they're all fucking badass as shit. Right? Goku, I don't care. I know, long time no see. Give me Dragonstone so I can summon. Thank you. Close. Hurry. Okay, cool. Cancel. Gifts. Accept all. Let's go ahead and do a summon. Let's do a quick banner. Let's do a quick Tenny. What do we got? We got Dragonstone. We got Extreme Legendary. All right. Oh, I have no idea. Recommended. You know what? Let's go ahead and do this one. I know I should probably be recording from this, but I have no recording software for my PC for my phone as I almost knock over my ring light. I have no idea who is there. We got Super Saiyan with the regular text, I think. 1, 2, 3. What the fuck? I haven't played this game in like forever. This is the global version. What do we got? We got a Turles SSR Physical Dokkan Fest. We got Raditz. We got Tao Tao Guy. We got Cooler Soldier Dude. We got Nail. We got Burkle's best friend. We got Omega Shenron that everybody hates. We got another alien dude. And we got Tien. We got Master Roshi. Alright, that's pretty badass. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. But not bad. You know, I've played this game forever. And surprisingly, I don't have Beast Gohan or anything. But yeah, no. We kind of have an addiction. Oh god, come on, focus. Focus, please. Focus. What? You can see I have MUI Goku, Goku and Frieza, Goku and Vegeta, Super Saiyan Blue Evolved, Super Saiyan Goku from the Frieza arc. Character, oh, no, it's not character list, is it? Oh, it is. Well, favorite, nah, we won't go that far. But I've got a lot of LRs, right? I've played that game for way too long. Don't worry, I threw my phone, it's okay. It's over there now. The Discord server can wait. The guys, they're fine without me. But I probably could have used it for another gag joke. You know, just like throwing my phone and all of a sudden I'm like, ha, 4-star Dragon Ball. Yeah, I have this as well. I've just been waiting for a gag to use that. Definitely awesome thing to own. It's, you know, one of those cheap crystal balls that you can get. And I usually keep it over here on my desk. And it usually is up in the streams in the background right there. So definitely cool. Definitely worth it. I'm in a relaxed fit right now. That's the red shorts and the Kirby socks. You know, we got the whole fit going. But Dragon Ball has definitely changed my life for the better, and I quite frankly love it and enjoy it. Dragon Ball will always be one of my favorite things, and I wish Akira Toriyama didn't pass as soon as he did, because we have Dragon Ball Daima right around the corner, and we just got the manga chapter where Gohan Beast was fighting MUI Goku, or True Ultra Instinct, I think. I don't know. I haven't read the chapter since last month. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know if Toyotaro is going to end up taking over the role of illustrator, because he illustrates Super Dragon Ball Heroes. I don't know if he's going to illustrate the manga. I really hope that he does, because if not, that is going to be the final manga chapter. And I get Akira Toriyama said forever ago that he said he was happy with the ending of Z and how everything went. But it was truly unfortunate to hear that he passed. And I cried for about half an hour when I heard the news from my roommate, Cody. He gave it to me and was like, what are you gonna do? And I'm like, I'm about to fucking bawl my eyes out, my guy. Akira Toriyama was a legend. He has inspired so many people. He inspired me because his dream became a reality. And if his dream can become a reality, so can mine. And that's why I'm making YouTube videos, and later down the line, part of my art is going to go into animation for something I want to make for a project that I cannot talk about because it is well too far out to start adding details onto when I have books to write first. But it's tied to the books. So, if you watched my other video that was uploaded earlier today about my dream chasing thing, the books are going to be a huge part of this. So that would be definitely something to stick around for. And I truly just want to say thank you, not only to Akira Toriyama and Toyotaro and everybody that has worked on Dragon Ball, for English, Japanese, other dubs, and everybody a part of the Dragon Ball community. I want to just thank everyone for truly changing the way that Dragon Ball's life has gone and making it probably one of the most popular anime of all time. And I am proud to be a part of this community and strive on through the Dragon Balls. I really don't know what else to say other than thank you. Dragon Ball has truly been a light for a lot of people. And I do believe that it deserves more attention. So if you do see this video, make sure to recommend Dragon Ball to somebody if you're an ongoing fan. If you're a new fan, I recommend getting into it. And if you're someone that dislikes Dragon Ball, just like One Piece, give it a fucking shot, my guy. It'll be worth your time. It'll definitely be something to watch. And remember, Dragon Ball is what started all of this. But I think that's all I got for today, YouTube. Other than that, stay healthy, stay hydrated. Remember, Sonic, he's got to go fast, got to stay hydrated, you know. You got to keep the content original. And, you know, rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. May Dragon Ball live forever through us.